Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap, happy Monday, and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at XTRA Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mastanza, and today we've got some protests, a 3-meter cobra, and more drama with the country's biggest temple and authorities. But first we'll start off with this. A drunk man who was fishing for apple snails in Katu drowned in a small pond off of Wichit Songkram Road. A friend who had also been drinking with the man told police that they were fishing in the pond for apple snails, which is a delicacy in the Northeast where they're from. And when he turned around, he noticed his friend was missing. The friend recovered the body from the water and called police, who are now investigating the incident. And despite the government threatening legal action against protesters who rail against the computer crime bill, a group of student activists held signs and chanted in Bangkok against the new law as authorities kept a close eye on them yesterday. The group is largely made up of students from Chulalongkorn University, calling themselves the Free Internet Society of Thailand. And one of their biggest gripes was the government's insistence on passing the law despite a petition signed by over 300,000 people nationwide who were clearly against the law's passing. On Friday, an amendment to the Computer Crime Act was unanimously passed by the government, giving the Thai government the power to access and censor online content, all based on the rulings of a 5-member committee yet to be established. Critics say the language in the law is too broad and is actually meant for the government to censor any piece of content that doesn't serve their purposes. For more on this, visit thephuketnews.com. And after the fiasco that was the Chalong Underpass, the chief of the Phuket Highways Department is urging everyone to be patient as heavy work at the Chalong Underpass gets underway, marking the beginning of at least 2 years of major traffic at one of the busiest intersections on the island. Excavation to install the retaining walls began last week, but the Phuket Highways officials admitted to the Phuket News that not all of the land for the project has been acquired yet, though work on the tunnel will continue. Because of an oversight, the project began earlier this year, 7 months after it was supposed to start, and now it's expected to be completed sometime in mid-2018. But construction will be halted between December 29 and January 4th to help ease traffic during the New Year's holiday. And sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
The Hyatt Place Phuket Patong, overlooking Patong Beach. Catch the sunset from your own private balcony. Hyatt Place, the right place for you.
And welcome back to Phuket Extra. And there's a new twist to the ongoing saga between the police and the country's biggest temple, Wat Phra Dhammakaya, as authorities are now demanding that the monk in charge of the whole thing hand over former abbot Phra Dhammajayo. Police gave temple officials until Christmas this Sunday to turn in the embattled former abbot, who is wanted on charges of money laundering and receiving stolen property in billions of baht, as well as alleged forced encroachment by 2 facilities owned by the temple in 2 separate provinces. Authorities handed over a letter with their demands last week and have even requested they turn over the temple's spokesman, who they say will be arrested for inciting public unrest by declaring a 9-point stance last Sunday, just as tensions arose. Temple officials face violations of the criminal code if they don't comply, which is punishable by up to 10 years in jail and a 20,000 baht fine. And a house owner in Chalong got the fright of her life when she saw a king cobra slithering among the vases from her yard. The venomous cobra was 3 meters long, and it took Phuket Ruamjai Rescue Foundation volunteers quite some time to catch the big creature. The snake was later released back into the wild, away from a residential area. And that's it for today's Phuket Extra. But before we go, we want to know, what do you think about the Chalong Underpass and the traffic it will bring? And are you worried about seeing a cobra this size in your yard? Let us know in the comments. From all of us at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah! All right, it's gonna be a tough one. Let's go. Ready, set, go.
Nami's frozen yogurt is all about low sugar, low calorie treats with the flavors you love. Probiotic, delicious, and light. You can also enjoy Nami's on the go with our new Froyo truck. Nami is your sweet oasis with over 15 different toppings. Visit us on the Muay Thai Road, Soit Dayed in Chalong.
Meet again always!